A young boy lay sleeping in his bed when he heard footsteps outside his room. He peeked out of his eyes to see what was happening when his door swung open to reveal a murderer carrying the corpses of his parents. After silently propping them up on a chair, he wrote something on the wall in the blood of the dead bodies. He then hid under the child's bed. The child got scared beyond belief. He couldn't read the writing on the wall, and he knew the man was under his bed. Like any child, he pretended that he slept through the whole thing and hadn't woken up yet. He lay still as the bodies, quietly hearing the breathes from under his bed. An hour passed, and his eyes got adjusted to the darkness. He tried making out the words, but it was a struggle. He gasped when he finally read out the sentence. "I know you're awake," he read as he felt something shift underneath his bed. The boy's heart pounded in his chest. Just as he began to think he might pass out from fear, a soft chuckle came from beneath the bed. The murderer whispered, "Come down here, child. Let's play a game." Terrified, the boy kept his eyes shut tight, hoping this was all just a nightmare. Suddenly, he felt a cold, clammy hand wrap around his ankle and start pulling him toward the edge of the bed. He screamed, thrashing wildly, and managed to kick the hand away. He bolted upright and saw the murderer's shadowy figure, sliding back under the bed. Gathering every ounce of courage he had, the boy leaped off the bed and dashed toward the door, only to trip over the chair with his parents' bodies. He fell to the floor, feeling the icy touch of his father's hand on his shoulder as he scrambled to his feet. The boy's heart raced as he felt his way down the dark hallway, the murderer's eerie laughter echoing behind him. As he reached the stairs, he heard a new sound, a slow, dragging shuffle from the top of the stairs. He glanced back and saw his parents' lifeless bodies slowly moving toward him, their eyes wide and vacant, mouths twisted in silent screams. In sheer panic, the boy turned and fled down the stairs, but his foot slipped on a step slick with blood, sending him tumbling to the bottom. Dazed and hurt, he looked up to see the front door, his only escape, standing ajar. With his last bit of strength, he crawled toward the door. But just as he reached it, it slammed shut. He turned to see the murderer standing over him, holding a bloody key. "You're not going anywhere," the murderer whispered, his voice dripping with malice. "This is your new home now. Welcome to the nightmare."